a deep breath in and exhale. Close your eyes. Keep breathing deeply. See yourself entering into a place that goes beyond the physical place that you are at. It's a place that you can call special, magical, sacred, blessed. Use the word that resonates with you the most. The important thing is that in this space, our souls are able to acknowledge and meet each other, to nourish and celebrate each other. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, see yourself in the presence, surrounded by the entity that you value the most. God, the higher power, the source, the universe, the Holy Spirit, the all-powerful Spirit, whatever it is perfect. Even in the perceived imperfections others have about your belief, or even you have about your belief. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that it was a wise decision to step up into this space and to get out of the trap of doing more stuff. Declare that by having done so, your mind is getting sharper and more precise. Your spirit is getting stronger and your heart is getting more loving. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go the attachment to how does that work? Will it work for me? Or any other question that it shows up. Do you realize that instead of fighting a question that shows up, you can capitalize it? If you think, for example, will that work for me? Why won't it? What makes you undeserving if so many people get the most of this meditation? Why not you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. Declare that you are willing and able to make the most of this time and from your life. Declare that you are receptive toward your message for today, because you are aware that whatever it is that shows up is coming all the way from the subconscious to the conscious. And for that, you are willing to be grateful, because you are aware that when something shows up, even if you dislike it, is giving you the precious gift of the opportunity to heal what has been hidden until now. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, declare that you're willing to interview your message for today with curiosity and to treat it as an ally. How do you treat your allies? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go any attachment to a specific way or form. Are you aware that the message for today could show up as a thought, memory, body sensation, particular emotion, something during this meditation, or after this meditation? Since this space is yours, it's a mindset that you can take all over during the day or not. However, do you realize that the shift that starts while we are together will harvest, will give fruit also later. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let go any attachment to a specific message. Is that message an option? Indeed, could be. Are you keeping in mind that the universe is infinite? Infinity rules. Infinity rules. Therefore, in a universe that is infinite, what if right now you declare that whatever it is that shows up, you are aware that will facilitate your learning, growing, and evolving? Because right now, you are choosing. That is what you will allow to happen. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And declare, from freedom, you transform what you depend from. From freedom, I transform what I depend from. From freedom, I transform what I depend from. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Observe. What came first? A thought, a memory, a body sensation, a particular emotion. Any of that inspire or put you in despair? Any of that is attached to your past, to your present circumstances, or to your future? Are you giving so much power to your future and you want to control so much your future that in some way you are avoiding to enjoy the present moment as it is? Are you feeling the impulse to let me know that you can't enjoy the present moment as it is because of fill the blank? What do you perceive you have or don't? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom, I transform what I depend from. From freedom, I transform what I depend from. Look into your past. Check what is showing up. An event or a moment that you perceive that you were depending from fill the blank. People, different circumstances, and it didn't happen. Or that you actually depend on and it happened, but fill the blank. What else are you perceiving? Look into your self-image. Who did you start to say you have become from that moment? Is it possible that still today you depend on the definition of others about you to dictate what you are going to do or not? What you are going to become or not? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform what I depend from. From freedom I transform what I depend from. If you are feeling the impulse to shout at me, my situation is more serious because it's a substance. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Your presence allow me to live my purpose. Is it possible that in more than one way you keep all day thinking that you are fill the blank? Are you defining yourself by the substance that you depend from? Are you defining yourself by the lack of freedom that you perceive you have? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform what I depend from. From freedom I transform what I depend from. What if right now you choose to ask yourself, am I depending to thrive from a particular circumstance? Are you depending to thrive from a particular circumstance? I will thrive when fill the blank. I will feel happy when fill the blank. I will feel successful when fill the blank. Is it possible that you are avoiding to enjoy the present moment as it is, waiting for an uncertain future where all the stars are aligned? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom, I transform what I depend from. From freedom, I transform what I depend from. What if right now you choose to declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am? And from a place of love, I align with love. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align with love. How does that look like for you in every area of your life? Vocational, physical, financial, familiar, mental, social, spiritual. Is it possible that you are imagining a future where you are still depending from, fill the blank? From a substance, from a person, from a circumstance? Is it possible that you are giving all your energy to define yourself by what you have done or not done? I am here to tell you that no matter what you have done or not done, you are worthy of love. You are worthy of a life that thrives. You are worthy of a life of freedom. The freedom to choose. Do you believe that you are free to choose who you are and who you could be? Or not? Take a deep breath in and exhale. And if you feel that you are free to choose what you depend from, how are you interacting with those that you perceive are trapped by fill the blank, that they depend from, fill the blank. Do you perceive those people like less valuable than you? Maybe they didn't have the same opportunities you got. Maybe it's amazing that they are alive. Or are you going through life thinking that everybody should be able to fill the blank and judging others when you perceive they are depending from? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go anything that could be overwhelming, anything that could be taking away your peace. Keep in mind, this meditation is about expanding your sphere of consciousness, expanding your level of awareness, expanding your level of alertness. And by being here, you are doing that. By being here, you are transforming your future. What if right now, at this moment, you choose that from now on, you will be conscious when you interact with people that you perceive they depend from, fill the blank, to be, fill the blank. That from a place of love, you will do your best to either support them or at least not be an obstacle in their way. Whatever that means for you in this moment. Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom I transform what I depend from. From freedom I transform what I depend from. Are you aware that in order for you to step up into new levels of service, profits, health, freedom, and greatness, in whichever way you value the most, your willingness to review in what do you believe you depend from is essential to shift your self-image, to interact with others in a different way, to interact with opportunities in a different form. Are you aware that prior to an external life that changed, prior to a big transformation to happen in the outside, first it has to happen in the inside? So thank you for being here. I declare you are a masterpiece. Even if you see yourself only as a piece of marble, and including if you see yourself only as a rock, take a deep breath in and declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. From a place of love, I align with the masterpiece I am. I adjust my perspective about who I am. And from a place of love, I align with the masterpiece I am. How does that look like for you? In the different areas of your life. Vocational, physical, financial, familiar. Mental, spiritual, social. Do you realize when you start seeing yourself as a masterpiece, you start treating others as a masterpiece? Or are you concerned that if you believe that you are a masterpiece, the others will be less than you? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, remember that whatever it is that you believe in is going to be true for you. What would you love to see in your life to be true? Are you aware that you get to create your reality every day? Or do you perceive that's for others, not for you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. For freedom, I transform in what I depend from. From freedom, I transform in what I depend from. Are you perceiving that depending is wrong? I shouldn't depend on anyone, anything. Do you realize that people who thrive rely on interdependence? They work as a team with others. Are you aware that if you have a kayak and you want to go to navigate a cruise ship, the levels of dependence will vary from one to the other? Does that mean one option is better than the others? Of course not. There are people that will be thriving in their kayak. There will be people thriving in the cruise ship. And there will be people that are not even interested in going close to the sea. The universe is infinite. Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom, I transform what I depend from. From freedom, I transform what I depend from. Do you feel free to transform what you depend from? Are you waiting for something to be perfect to be able to smile? What if right now you choose gratitude as your best ally? What if you choose to depend from being grateful? To keep going. Declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. I'm from a place of love. I align with gratitude. I adjust my perspective about who I am. I'm from a place of love. I align with gratitude. How does that look like for you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. From freedom, I transform what I depend from. From freedom, I transform what I depend from. From freedom. Because I was born free, and that's my right to be free. Do you believe the entity that you value the most wants you to be free? Is it possible that your lack of freedom is in your mind? Is it possible that you have been punishing yourself whatever you have done or not done? And you are still reliving a past moment? Declare, I adjust my perspective about who I am. I'm from a place of love. I align with freedom. I adjust my perspective about who I am. I'm from a place of love. I align with freedom. How does that look like for you? From freedom, I transform what I depend from. From freedom, I transform what I depend from. From freedom, I transform what I depend from. Blessings.